Um, when you think about that area in and around Aberdeen, thousands of high-value jobs there. There are ups and downs, aren't there, as the oil market, the oil price does better or worse. But what we're talking about here is something on a grander scale, a reset, really, a strategic reset, where the UK decides we will seriously press ahead with some of those reserves.
Yeah, I think so. It's a massive employer in the Aberdeen area, but there's 100,000 jobs linked to North Sea oil and gas throughout Scotland, including the supply chain. And what we're seeing from the SNP is a doomsday approach to Scotland. They are failing to meet their climate targets and also signalling to industry that they do not want oil and gas to be extracted in Scotland. The revelations around the Cambo oil field, which would make no difference to our climate change targets, have already been baked in, and they're opposed to that, and that's going to cost jobs. But now, with the Ukraine crisis, Scotland and the UK have an opportunity to provide that oil and gas, displace Russian oil and gas to Europe and in particularly to Germany.
Maurice, and whose gift is it to sign off new fields or the return to old fields? I mean, we know there's obviously a political calculation that the SNP have to do given their proximity to the Scottish Greens. But is it in their gift, or is it in Kwasi Kwarteng's gift, the Business Secretary at Westminster, to say it's green to go, let's start drilling again?
Ultimately, it's up to the UK government to issue licences. But the key point here is that if the First Minister of Scotland, persuaded by the extremist Greens, says to industry, you're not welcome here, then in an international market where Shell, BP and major international companies are competing across the globe as to where they choose to extract, then that signal, that investment signal from the SNP is incredibly dangerous, and it threatens Scottish and UK jobs and indeed energy security, not just in the UK, but across Europe.